Going on to the last topic, the egregious last topic, the topic that I guys, you know what? I would save my piece for this. I'll let everybody else go, okay? Because Rashad has something to say about this too. I'm pretty sure these two have their own personal feelings to say about it too. Because we're talking about the ESPN released all-time list of great basketball players, the best basketball players of all time. And recently they released the numbers 6 through 10. And number 6 is Larry Bird. Number 7 is Bill Russell. 8, Tim Duncan. 9, Shaq. And 10 is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Somebody missing.
And, you know, we've gone through the list, and there seems to be a player missing. You know, we just can't seem to find the guy. I'm at a loss.
Very high.
You know what I mean? I'm looking through. I'm like, man, I don't see a certain LeBron James on this list. I see Kobe Bryant at 12th, Oscar Robertson at 11th, Jerry West is at 13th. At 14th, let me see. 14th is Julius Erving, and then 15th is Moses Malone. So I'm looking through and I'm like, man, where is LeBron James? So evidently the NBA, ESPN analysts believe LeBron James is a top 5 player of all time. Of all time. This includes everybody. You know, it's not just current players today. This includes Michael Jordans, the Shaquille O'Neals, the, you know, Charles Barkley's, whoever, Scottie Pippen's, whoever you want. Scottie Pippen's 25th on the list. Kevin Durant is 22nd.
Iverson is what?
Iverson was 46. Kevin Durant is 22nd. Stephen Curry is 23rd. All right. So, guys, ladies, what do y'all think about this list? And who would y'all personally have in your top? Because this is what I'm believing. This is how the top 5 is going to boil down.
Jordan.
LeBron is going to be 5th, I believe. If LeBron is not 5th, I promise you, we will have another discussion about this next week. But LeBron is 5th. Wilt Chamberlain is 4th. Magic or Kareem is interchangeably 2 or 3, but I believe Magic will probably be 3, and then Kareem will be 2nd. Because Kareem's, I mean, he's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. So, and then Michael Jordan obviously is 1. But do you guys, how do you guys see this list? What do you guys think of this list? I mean, this even Kevin Durant being ranked number
25.
You know, what do you guys think of Kevin Durant even being ranked 22nd and Stephen Curry being ranked 23rd and Scottie Pippen being 25? What do y'all think about this list? Let me hear. Tamara, let me hear your thoughts first. What do you think?
Never shot. No, I want to hear you.
You want me to go? I will go.
Wait.
No. Wait. Let me go.
Yeah, you say something because I don't know if you get a chance, bro. Yeah, you can say something. Yeah, man.
There's discrepancies all over this. Like Bill Russell, number 7. LeBron gonna be in the top 5. That's what it's projecting to be. Man, this list is all over the place. They got it was like you said, Iverson at 46.
Chris Paul is 29th.
Chris Paul 29th. And they have Curry and Durant in the top 25. People who haven't even finished their seasons, even a player who hasn't even gotten the ring. I don't know what they were trying to judge off of this list, but they were not accurate in some of these spots. I feel like Bill Russell definitely need to be high because he's definitely one of the best defensive players in the league. He's 11 championships out of the 13 seasons he played. He got 11 championships.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Unhappy. He was really never unhappy,
bruh.
So those 2 years lost.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well, he
probably was hurt
a little bit. I mean, he still had 11 though.
Go ahead. He said he's already a good loser. Go ahead, Colin.
Then people on this list who's have a whole lot more wins than my man's LeBron. This list is all over the place. I'm not agreeing with this a whole lot. I definitely think they're projected to have LeBron in number 5, Wilt Chamberlain number 4, like you said, and Magic 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at number 2, and Jordan at 1. I feel like LeBron should be a little bit lower, and Bill Russell need to be up higher for his amazing work. It would make, I think, definitely though, because they went over championships and stuff like that. Definitely keep Jordan at number 1 because he was just the best all around.
All right, Rashawn, go ahead.
All right, so I want to first start off with somebody tried to call in. What phone was working again? But he was like, he made a good point. If Jordan is 1A and Kobe is 1B, if that's how they look at him for his whole career, like is 1A and 1B, why is Kobe 12th on this list?
Bruh.
Shouldn't it be 1 and 2? If that's how if everybody's like he's the next thing closer to Jordan, he's the second best player closer to Jordan. Why is he 12? So I agree with the caller who said that. This list. I want to start off with Steph Curry.
Oh.
I want to start Steph Curry.
He went right to
everybody.
reigning MVP.
My man's played what 5 seasons, 6 seasons, 7 seasons,
Incredible
7 seasons, and you have him at 23. He's had 3 good seasons. He's had 3 good. Okay, he's probably great seasons. He only had 3 of those. Who makes this list? You have Iverson.
God. Stephen Curry has played for 7 seasons. Yeah, 2000. He got drafted in 2009. So yeah, you're right. Yeah,
right.
Who made this list? You have Iverson. If is it 46?
46.
Yeah. And guess where Isaiah Thomas is?
Where's Isaiah Thomas?
26.
Right.
The man won multiple championships. He's a Finals MVP, 11-time All-Star.
And you have him at 26.
26.
You have some people who try to put him in the debate as best players of all time, and you have him at 26. You have him at 26. You have Allen Iverson at 46.
Oh my God.
The man who changed the crossover. They had to change the rule in the league because his crossover was so deadly. One of the best scorers of all time.
Because of AI.
Oh,
he was unstoppable. You have him at 46. You have. I don't know if I can say Chris Paul. So, where you got Chris Paul? But this Steph Curry, this Durant.
That's crazy.
Durant is deadly. Durant is deadly, but I don't think he's 22 right now. Especially not with Scottie Pippen, who, like we said, was the LeBron of his time.
Yeah.
Now this top 5.
Oh.
When I heard 20 through 6, and I didn't hear LeBron's name mentioned, my heart said, I said, what? I said, where's LeBron? I said, where's LeBron? I heard Kobe. I heard Kobe, and I was like, okay, LeBron should be next. No, LeBron. I said, where's LeBron?
Where's LeBron?
Now all I hear in my head is LeBron James. LeBron James, you're number 5. LeBron James. This list lost all credentials, all credibility to me once LeBron's name get mentioned. The only way this list to be credential for me down, you cannot put LeBron on this list. You cannot put him. He cannot fit in LeBron. No, because they already did everybody else. You cannot put him on this list in top 5. If he's on this list lose all value. It doesn't mean a thing. Whoever these analysts are, get fired.
Get fired.
Quit doing your job
again.
Come in to work late every day. Get fired because y'all making this list is awful. Now for my top 5, who I agree 1 and 2 is Jordan and Kobe because that's all we've been comparing to Jordan. That's 1 and 2. Number 3, you gotta go Magic. You gotta go Magic. The way he impacted the game as a point guard, could play all 5 positions. You gotta go Magic. Number 4,
Kareem.
Huh?
Kareem.
Nah, it's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh, Hakeem.
One of the most
Hakeem
over him and Shaq are I'd say the 2 most impactful big mans that played.
Not Kareem.
Not 5. Kareem.
I have Kareem at 5.
What about Will Chamberlain?
I have Kareem at 5.
What about Will Chamberlain?
I know. I don't have Will Chamberlain in my top 5.
Yo, Rashad always makes sure during every show.
I mean, you can't have everybody in the top 5. I mean, it's only 5 people.
Right, exactly. I just didn't anticipate Hakeem Olajuwon over Shaquille O'Neal and Kareem.
It's
the sky hook.
The dream shake though.
I know the dream shake, but the sky hook was the most unguardable move in basketball.
It was,
and it's still
unguardable.
Yeah,
but the dream shake though.
Okay,
look, he leads in blocks. He's leading the league in blocks.
And Kareem is leading scorer. He's a big man.
He is a big man.
He played for Magic.
Okay, when I say most impactful, I don't want to say most dynamic because most dynamic is Shaq. Mm-hmm. Most impactful. I mean, I still have him in my top 5. You act like I took this man out the top 5, took him out the top 10. You asked me who I feel like
You said no. He's not. Shaq's not in your top 5. Like, you
He's
said
not.
5 is Kareem, and
Yeah.
so I mean Shaq is falling out of the top 5 for you.
Shaq's, I can't have all these Lakers because then I sound biased. Then I sound biased.
You're not biased for having Shaq.
Then I
He's just
sound
a
no.
great
If I
player.
have that's 3 Lakers already have.
I mean,
You're gonna be like, bro, you're a Lakers fan, you're biased. So no, because you have those people. You have those people. That
Lakers were great
you
players.
have they were great
Exactly.
players. So I mean, Celtics were great players. There's a lot of great players.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's go on. Go ahead.
So that's how I see my list. LeBron James. I don't think he belongs in the top 10 yet. He's not a winner. He's not a closer.
Man,
LeBron James. If Kobe can't make top 10, the list lose all credibility. When LeBron makes top 5, it definitely loses it.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. Okay, not top 5.
I thought you was about
LeBron don't deserve top 5.
Who is your?
I
I'm curious now.
I can't do this.
I don't disagree with her with LeBron being a top 10 player.
Top 10 player, not top 5.
And Kobe's not.
LeBron's not.
And Kobe's not.
I'm not. Kobe Bryant's a top 10 player.
He wasn't on this list. So if he's not on this list, LeBron doesn't need to be on this
Okay,
list.
so let's extend it. Top 10 then. If you extend top 10, who is the top 10?
You have your Tim Duncans.
Get Tim Duncan. Okay. So
Yeah, you're LeBron.
So we're Shaq. Shaq wasn't
Let
in the
me
top
finish
5.
my list.
I'm sorry.
I gave 2
I'm
names.
sorry.
You got go ahead, Brittany.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We ain't
I'm
about to
sorry.
Kanye me out here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We ain't about
I'll
to
stop.
Kanye me out here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You got your Tim Duncan. You got your Shaq. You're not about to explode because I'm sorry. You got me so crazy. You got Tim Duncan. You got Shaq. You got LeBron. Who am I excluding from this list? Who?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh yeah. Huh?
You doing top 10?
Yeah, doing my top 10.
Okay.
No, he's one. He's one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I already did my 5.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and that 9.
Dwayne Wade.
Didn't you say already say 4 players?
That's my list.
So,
Didn't you already say 4 players?
Dwayne Wade.
I think Dwayne Wade's really creative.
and Dwayne, the funny thing is Dwayne Wade's like ranked behind Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant.
He is.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, he's ranked behind both those guys.
I can't continue.
So top 5. I can't put LeBron James in the top 5. The man's career has been. It speaks for itself. My man,
A loser.
he's not. I mean,
He's not a loser.
Regular season. He has that page.
I mean, he done
LeBron's
well
not
because
a
he's
loser.
made he makes every team he goes to better.
Yeah, he's taking them. See, that's the thing, because he's played teams that are better.
Other players have it.
No, but
I mean,
he's
it's
played.
true, but-
Magic Johnson lost 5 championships.
But he's a winner.
I'm just saying, Magic Johnson also was lost. I mean, and Kobe's lost.
Lost is Jordan.
Yeah, so
Exactly. That's why he's number 1.
They all had losses. They've all had losses. So I can't say LeBron's the man on his career. He averages 27 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds.
He's a good player. He's a
good
He's a
player.
good player. He's a
I'm not
great
saying
player.
he's not, I agree he's not a top 5 player. I mean, it's great. He's not good.
You can't settle with
Yo,
good.
bro.
Y'all really about to do it like that?
5
What do you mean?
MVPs,
He's
4
LeBron.
MVPs, 4 MVPs,
LeBron is good. Like LeBron is good.
He's good. Don't bite. Come on.
4 MVPs.
You can't strike the man like that.
Right? 2 NBA Finals MVPs. Multiple defensive player
But
of
he's
the
been
year,
to the finals like for the
all-time
past 5
defense.
years.
Yeah, defense selections. Yeah, first team defense selections.
So is Shaq. So is Jordan. I'm just saying.
But look, Jordan's number 1.
And those people are great.
No, see, watch us. Let's do something reckless and put Jordan like 2 or 3.
Shaq was an
Chill.
all.
Watch me do
Chill.
something reckless like that.
No, Jordan.
No, they'll never
Shaq
do
was
that.
a 3-time all-time defensive selection. LeBron's been multiple defense selections his whole career.
Mhm.
I'm not taking away from how good he is. He's not top 10. He's not top 5. He's not top 5.
Okay, I
Okay,
agree
yeah,
with him
he's
not
not
being
top
top 5.
five.
I agree,
He's top 10.
but
But you can't give him top 10.
Top 10. Let me get y'all top 10. Let me give y'all his top 10.
the names you were listing, LeBron wasn't going to be in the top 10.
Yeah,
The trajectory you were going on your list, LeBron wasn't going to fall in the top 10.
I said 2 names.
I'm,
and you cut me off and
I'm
like,
sorry,
No
but
Shaq.
no, I was astonished. No, I stopped you when you put Hakeem on there. That's when I stopped
yeah.
you. I just can't believe Hakeem. Hakeem won 2 championships. Yeah,
over Kareem.
you know,
And
yeah,
his teams wasn't as good as these other teams.
his team was pretty good. Yeah, he had spot up shooters and everything. Kenny Smith on his team and everything. You know,
As good as these, like, well, these LeBron. Yeah, he way better than LeBron.
yeah, this LeBron teams. LeBron's taking to the finals. I mean,
LeBron James a loser.
Can
can't win.
he
Oh
played
my
with
God.
Clyde also? I mean,
I'm just saying. You ask my opinion. That's why I feel like should have been around that time.
oh man, oh
I'm
man.
just saying.
I don't. Okay, man. Wow.
You don't see a kid
My top 5 personally. I get what people say with the Kobe thing. Since Kobe is the Jordan of our era, why isn't he number 2? But it's one of those things that he didn't go 6 for 6, but then he also played a part in him and Shaq splitting up. Because Kobe could have went on to win 7, 8. Who knows? Who honestly knows? Like I honestly feel like if they stayed together, they would have won 8 championships. Because Shaq leaves and goes to Miami and wins one with Dwayne Wade. So you don't break that team up. I mean, who knows what happens? But
can't take away from his greatness because he broke the team up.
no, I'm not saying. Hey, apparently it takes away from it because Terrell Owens didn't get into the Hall of Fame, and apparently,
Because of that.
yeah, bruh, come on. Terrell
All
Owens
the
had the
criticism.
numbers. The reason why T.O. didn't get into the Hall of Fame is because of all the locker room stuff.
Because you
But-
don't know what they're doing.
Oh, I mean, I agree that T.O. needs to be in there. I agree T.O. needs to be there. But besides that, I mean, Kobe's thing for me, Kobe's thing for me is he even when he didn't have Shaq per se, his teams were exited out of the first round by Steve Nash's Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? When Shaq left, even though Kobe did everything he could do. Kobe did everything he could. I mean, the man averaged 35. He averaged 30 in those seasons. You know what I mean? But there were times that you could question his leadership. I mean, even though he didn't have a team around him. So even getting them into the first round of playoffs was amazing. But I mean, I just it's difficult because then you ask like who's the greatest Laker of all time, stuff like that. And it's just like I don't even know.
Kobe.
But for me, my list, but Magic's been to the finals 10 times, bro. That's great, man.
So I mean,
That's
Larry Bird basically did it too.
Larry Bird didn't go as many
He
times as
was-
Magic.
he
Yeah,
was-
he didn't go as many
Basically,
times
all
as
of the
Magic.
matches was basically
Yeah,
Lakers Celtics.
No, I mean
Wow.
Magic.
Bird.
The ones that Magic lost were to Larry, but he also lost them to the Bad Boy Pistons.
Yeah.
But Larry didn't make as many as Magic did. I mean, Larry's one of the greatest players of all time. Also, that's why he's 6.
He's top, yeah. Top.
But for me,
Forgot about my man Larry.
yeah, for me, my list would have to be Michael. I had to put Kareem, man, because Kareem is unguardable. Like the sky hook, like nobody could guard it. And the man is the leading scorer of all time. He's a multiple-time MVP, multiple-time champion. And then I have to put Magic because Magic was a winner. There's no doubt about it. Magic was a winner, and he led Showtime. You know, what I mean, what we're seeing from the Warriors now, Magic and them did it back in the 80s and in the 70s. You could say, well, more so the 80s. The 80s was their period, but yeah, the 80s. That's what Magic and them were doing. And then I would say that's 3 people right there. Okay, 4th. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets difficult. Because for me, Shaquille O'Neal was the most unstoppable force in basketball. Like nobody could stop Shaq in his prime. Nobody could deal with Shaquille O'Neal. But I would say Wilt Chamberlain. It's the only thing about these lists because then you get clogged up with centers in your top whatever. Because think about it. If I finish this list out with Wilt or Shaq, that's 3 centers in the top 5. And it's just
Magic who plays center song too.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of the skill players kind of it's hard, man. But I would definitely say probably I'd probably say Shaq 4th and then Wilt 5. And then, you know, I agree with Larry Bird being 6. 7th, I would put Tim Duncan. I mean, 5 championships and never having a losing season speaks for itself. I mean, the man has had Greg Popovich his whole career, but I mean, you're great just off of that in itself. Then I put Bill Russell because I mean, 11 championships, like Khalid said, when you only played 13 years, I might even switch those 2, honestly. And then I would put Kobe right there. I think what am I at? 8? Yeah, I put Kobe at 8. And then I would put because Oscar Robertson was great, man. I put Oscar Robertson 9, and I put Hakeem Olajuwon 10th. Yeah,
LeBron not even in the top 10.
LeBron's 11th. LeBron's 11th. Because I remembered Oscar Robertson. Robertson was great. And honestly, because these ABA players don't get the credit like Julius Erving and them. They won championships in the ABA, but they don't carry over to the NBA. But they also won in the NBA. So, and Oscar Robertson is the only player to average a triple-double. I mean, that speaks for itself. I mean, that's just great.
Season.
You know, I mean, Oscar Robertson was doing what LeBron is doing now before LeBron even came to existence. So that speaks for itself. And he didn't even play in the NBA his whole career. So imagine if all his accolades from the ABA carried over to the NBA. That's greatness. But that's going to wrap it up for today, y'all. It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show of your 24-hour day on WODU Studios, the best in college radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at KBR Sports, where you can see our past shows and past segments. And also subscribe to the WODU Live YouTube channel, where you can see past shows and other shows as well, like Tamara's in the future, which will be coming on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock in the morning. And follow WODU Studios on Twitter, where you see they tweet about all the shows that come on this network, and also follow KBR underscore sports, so you can see all the things that go on with KBR Sports, where we tweet the links and segments for the show. And anybody that wants to join in on the debate, you can call in at 757-683-4405, so you can engage in debate like with us, like two callers did today. But yeah, and make sure you tell everybody to subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe to both channels, and tell them make sure you check out all the other shows on WODU Live. All right, y'all, have a great day.